New at 10, the Northern Illinois Food Bank is just around the corner from opening their new location on Sandy Hollow Road, but they won't be meeting their original deadline at the end of this year. Our Dylan Valencia got a look at how construction is going and how they plan to meet the need during this transitional phase.
So we got our 30,000 square feet cut out of the big floor plan. This was once Kmart, as most people in the community know.
That 30,000 square feet can meet even more of the hunger demand in our community than their previous location, which was only 19,000 square feet. This space that I am standing in right now is actually going to be their new market, which is 3 times bigger than the old market that they have, all a part of feeding 1,500 people a week locally right here in Rockford, Illinois.
We really have a tight deadline to be out of our current facility as our lease expires at the end of this year.
While they are in the process of transition to this new space, they won't meet their original deadline of reopening at the end of 2024.
There are some delays with some shipping of some of the items we need.
There won't be an indoor location for a few weeks. The food bank is coming up with solutions to still meet the need, creating a drive-up option.
We'll give them a box and a bag of fruit, vegetables, whatever we have available. We lose the element of choice. They don't have the ability to choose what they want to take that week. We have a predetermined box that we pack, and those boxes are the same across the board. There'll be some challenges as far as we may not meet the need of everybody, but we're definitely going to do our best to provide sustainable food for those for the short period.
So what will this new space provide? For one, more parking, but also eliminating multi-use spaces instead of separating tasks.
And we can do those all simultaneously, where right now we can do none of those simultaneously in our current building because of the layout and the size.
In this new building, offices and meeting rooms, new coolers being built, and of course receiving and processing areas for volunteers and staff.
So this wide open space we're looking at here, this will be our main entrance. The doorway will go over there where you see the plywood up. This is our cooler and freezer, our walk-in cooler and freezers that we'll use for storage.
Right now, they're seeing over 800 people come weekly, and this doesn't include how they support other organizations and food pantries.
The hard part is to see families and people that inflation has caused them to have to look to other options, and they have to make decisions between food, between gas, between getting a prescription and just basic life needs.
And at their new location, plans to include temperature-controlled lockers for pickup and outreach services, all to fight hunger in the state line.
We've lived in some challenging, in a challenging environment from just the building and how it made us work harder versus smarter. That's doing a total 360. We're going to be just doing so much things so much more efficiently.
In Rockford, reporting for 13 WREX, I'm Dylan Valencia.
And the food bank is very close to their goal of fundraising $600,000 going towards this project. They're also looking for more volunteers to staff the new location.